project site. Rough farming station. And then they just never finished it. You can deconstruct these. Got nothing. Alright. I fixed their bug. No, it's just somebody left the project open. Let's check out what this guy had. What is that thing? Rust leather working station. I don't see any chests. So it's very likely this guy probably just moved. Left all his stuff here. Can I steal his cart? No. Oh, there we go. Board as passenger. Open storage. Build or pave. Alright, so let's think ahead. Let's plan. Be smart. Thanks, Grandmaster. We are now on our own. Dun dun dun. We need to get stone chunks and wood chunks. We need a way, either with a cart or these carrying things. Rough large cart material. Rough cart material. Make this and then go trade it with Bico for a cart. But then there's also rough untreated plank package. Which is 10 rough untreated planks. Well, we gotta go get wood to make the planks anyway. It's interesting. We've got a bunch of extra rocks, right? 20 rocks to make that. Oh. You just have to have 20 on you. Considering you can carry 25 items, you must have to fill yourself up on the rocks for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm too short. I am too short. But we do have rocks nearby. We don't have to travel too far for that. And we did pop off a couple extras on this one. So we can just go pick them up. Oh, somebody else started something. We started to make something too. Alright, so let's pick that up. Pick that up. There we go. Yep. For construction, right? But if you're making something at bench, it doesn't look like it was going to let me start it. So for instance, I now have 4 rough rocks. This requires 20, but it won't let me do a partial build on that. It's only if you're building a structure of some kind, whether it's a crafting bench or... For these, you need the entire resource to start it. So now I can grab, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ta-da! Rough rock package. So it's on your back. How much does it hold? Gotcha. So basically what we did is we made a package of rocks that maybe we want to take to another site or help another player out. We just travel around with it and give people rocks. We drop it down like that, and then they can pull 1 rock at a time out of it. And essentially what we're doing here is for our own store, instead of putting them all in the shelf or in the storage, we are making it to where we can plop it down somewhere. And since it is a cargo item, it won't disappear, right? So it'll always be there until I pick it up, move it, or use all the rocks out of it. Gotcha. Beautiful. Oh, yep, see, there was another chunk there. It's gone. So eventually they do go... Oh, no, there it is. It was hidden in the lavender. So as far as multiplayer goes, I'm guessing since you can granularly pick your claim area, you could work with other players to make a town where each player controlled a specific area of it. Alright, let me get some wood chunks. Or rough wood logs. We can go get 1 chunk, which makes 4 logs. And I should have picked an area closer to the trees. Donkey Dong! Thanks for the follow. Here's another point of interest. So, what do you call this biome? Grassland or something? And then all these trees are like a forest biome? Plains. Okay, so this is plains biome. We only want 1 chunk. It looks like someone was trying to lay a road, or a path at least. Crit chance 1%. Tool power of 8. Got some tree bark. More bark. Palm forest is what it's called, okay? Alright, so chopping down this smaller tree, it automatically has me picking up 1 log trunk, and it has 1 on the ground. I'm going to chop this one into chunks, or into logs, and I can go ahead and place this on the ground, do the same thing. So now, I'm not carrying a cargo item, I can teleport back to my base with a bunch of rough wood logs. Or we can break down this guy's stuff, since he's not using it anymore. Get some more logs and some fiber. Can you do anything with stumps? You can chop a stump too. And you're just getting wood logs right from the stump rather than a big chunk. Interesting. Big old pyrite deposit. Requires a tier 2 machete. So there's a tier 2 resource already. Some mushrooms. We unlock plain mushroom skewer, and plain mushroom skewer. Must be a different ingredient So you can still make plain mushroom skewer with a different vegetable or something. It's still the same plain mushroom skewer. You can just three different ways to make it. Yep, another tier 2 machete resource. Just some sticks laying on the ground. Yeah, just picking up sticks. Rather than breaking down a bush, they're just sticks laying out there. Here's some birds. Alright, we're going to check this out. Helpful Adventurer's Note. Helpful Adventurer's Note. This is the 5th ruin I've explored in the past week. This one is much simpler and seemingly less dangerous. The others were riddled with traps, or were just plain unstable. One wrong move and they'd come crumbling down. I've left notes with my findings in as many as I could. I hope it'll help future adventurers. Yeah, the frame rate's dropped considerably. I wonder if there's an issue with the particle effect. Heimlich's workbench. It's to make those cores. Rough glowing module, mortar, and rock pebbles. Just cap it? Well, I don't want to cap it while I'm streaming, because then it'll start causing problems with my bitrate. So it'll put all those resources of the computer on the game. Because I've used one computer for my streaming so far. I used to have a separate streaming PC. Need to go back to that. I wound up giving that to someone that needed a computer. Well, we got the wood that we were looking for, so. Don't know why I'm walking back because my map button is failing. But we can sprint. Because we're not carrying a cargo item. We can try it. Oh, it went back to 60. I had it at 144. It's weird. All right. I need rough shells. We found some off of somebody else. I have one. One rough shell. We used up all that stone. assume if we gathered enough wood, we can make one of those wood things as well. So that we have the stone pack, we can make a wood pack. Put that stone in there. Craft our crushed rough shells. Okay, this one doesn't require my input. It's just going to take 2 minutes. All right, let's get our rough charcoal. 2 recipes: molten pyrite and ash. Rough brick. Doesn't unlock anything. Rough forester's pot. Requires a pot, which we have made, and 1 wood log. So let's go grab that pot we made. And 1 log. Dude, you path weird. "14 minutes. There we go. Crafting times are starting to jump. Probably going to take weeks to make my Maserati. And my bit rate's in the red, but I haven't dropped any frames. So that's good. Knock on wood. If I had any wood. This is for mica. Alright. Problem is, this requires 2 crushed rough shells, and we just had that 1 shell. So I need to determine where these guys are getting shells. Drying frames for skins and such. Fishing station. Forestry. Basic bait and shells. Rough farming station for basic fertilizer. 1 from basic flowers, the other one from strawberries. Or berries. Rough parchment. Basic pigment from the flowers. Basic tannin from tree bark. Water buckets. And fish oil. If there's all this stuff in alpha, then it's going to be a madhouse of inventory management at launch. Rough smithing station? And I assume there's nothing there because I haven't unlocked any recipes for the smithing station. It doesn't look like the rough smithing station has any basic recipes. Rough, okay, cool. got a rough stone block out of that. Let's put that right next to this. Have some more wood. Let's go ahead and put the planks in here too. All right, there's our first stack cap. Sticks at 50, so now we have 2 stacks of sticks. Sticky stacks. I'm a sneaky snake. I'm a sticky stack. All right, crushed rough shells. Doesn't unlock anything, but we have one. We need another one. So I gotta find out where we get those shells. So I can continue following along what we've got built here until we run out of things, and then start laying more stations down, and then focusing on what those make. Yeah, might as well. So that one question mark thing is that forester's pot, which is brewing. Rough grinders only for shells now. For our mortar, we need 2 crushed shells. For a carpentry station, we've got a lot of stuff. Rough untreated wood planks. It requires a chunk. Rough plank output requires an untreated. And then basic crop oil. And then an empty bucket requires a plank and 1 twine. Right, that means we need to go get a chunk to make a rough untreated plank output. If breaking his smith down gave us a rock block, what did we need that required a wood chunk? Was it this station? So if we break this one down, no. That gave us rough wood logs. No. Deconstruct. Gives us planks. More planks. Wait, did I check that one for what we can make? This is the cooking station. Cook berries. Right, so eventually we want to make one of those for ourselves.